Hi, I'm Natalie, and I'm going to be walking you through 3 spring-themed watercolor activities. For these activities, you're going to need 3 pieces of paper, some watercolor paints, a paintbrush, a small cup of water, and a straw. Additionally, you can use extra materials such as markers, crayons, or other artistic utensils. The first thing we're going to do is paint birds of all colors, so let's grab some paper and our paints and a good paintbrush. To make a bird, what I'm going to do is start by making a nice round belly with my first color. Think about what kind of colors of birds you've seen outside, or even what colors you would like a bird to be. You can paint a kind of bird from your imagination too. Next, I'm going to paint a head and some wings for my bird. I'm going to add a little bit of a different color to my bird, but it's okay if your bird is one color or even lots of colors. While our birds are drying, let's begin on a spring flower. I'm going to try painting a tulip, which is a flower that looks like a cup with petals and blooms during the spring. Since this flower has a U shape, I'm going to paint that shape and then make some petals that layer inside the flower. When we have the head of our flower done, we can paint our stem. When you're done with your spring flower, good job. We can put it aside and begin on making cherry blossom trees. I'm going to take the color that I want my tree to be and put a nice sizable droplet at the bottom. With my straw, I'm going to blow air in the direction I want my tree's branches to extend toward. The branches are going to go in all different directions. That's what makes them unique. To make a few more branches, I'm going to add a little bit more paint and use the straw or my paintbrush to make some channels for the watercolor to follow. While my tree is drying a little, I'm going to pick out what color I want my blossoms to be. For our littlest learners, it might be best to wait until the branches have dried before working on the blossoms. When I make my blossoms, I'm going to paint little droplets near the branches, and once I am done, let them dry for a few minutes. Now that our bird's body is dry, let's use some other art utensils to draw some more details on it. I'm going to draw some feathers and outline my bird's wings. My bird also needs some eyes and a beak, so I'm going to draw those too. Lastly, my bird definitely needs some feet. I like the look of my bird having a few feathers on his head, so I'm also going to add those. And when you're done with your bird, you'll have a lovely spring scene. Congratulations on following along. You did great.